Dear Misty, how do you personally deal with people using the word gay to refer to something negative like stupid or weird? And how do you educate white boys who have never been discriminated against to feel what discrimination is? Alright. The gay issue. If you have somebody in your life that says the word gay a lot, there are celebrities, like for example Wanda Sykes I think did one, that have done public service announcements about the word gay, but there's no real way to educate them, because that's just me personally, I feel that it's just a bunch of people that how do I say this? Personally, I feel that those that use that word in that way are just uneducated in general. And the only way you can really let them know that it bothers you is by saying something about it. For example, ugh, I hate that movie, it's so gay. Speak up. What do you mean it's gay? There's gay people in that movie? Oh, that doesn't mean it's gay, it means it's homoerotic. Or, oh, I want to go to a gay movie, let's go to a gay movie. I've got gay friends. Or you could even say something like, what do you mean that's gay? I think that movie is totally straight. Ugh, straight sucks, Or something specific about him, like, I don't know who your friends are that do this, but if they had, like, for example, freckles. Like, ew, I can't stand freckles. That's stupid. That's not gay. That's freckles. Like, stupid freckle people. And let him know, like, look, that's really offensive to people. And just like if I were to say it's freckled, I don't know. I even know gay people that use that. It's just, I wouldn't take it too personal, to be honest with you. There's no way you're going to change the world. But yes, it is offensive. And yes, the only way to cure it is to educate people. Now, as far as white boys not being discriminated against, I'm a white boy, and I've been discriminated against my whole life. So, not all white boys haven't been discriminated against. Back when I was doing the no-hate videos, and my follow-up to the no-hate video about somebody writing me and asking why the gays are being isolated, because everyone gets made fun of when they're younger. And it's true. We all get made fun of. You get made fun of because you're fat, or because you're skinny, or because you have red hair, or because you have freckles, or because you have nerdy glasses. Growing up, you have shoes that are not name brand, you're going to be made fun of. And that is a discrimination. But, you're right. Some white people are not discriminated just for walking into a building like, oh, they're not going to tip, or they're not going to, whatever. And that is a stereotype. But I don't know how to make them feel that way, unless, I was watching once an Untitled show, or Oprah, I can't remember which, where they discriminate against all people with blue eyes. So anybody with blue eyes they mistreated and treated unfairly and talked bad about and made them feel ostracized, just so that they would experience it for a day. And that's, I guess, the only way you would do that. But I think, I don't know. Basically, I'm going to say this. If you have a friend that is a white boy, like you said, that is not sensitive to other people that have been discriminated against, I would say something. But in my experience, the people that discriminate against me and my friends the most aren't white boys. They're other minorities. And recently, I was in drag, and I went into a 7-Eleven, and a black woman was behind the counter. And she yelled at me when I walked into the store and said I couldn't come in because I can't come into the store with a mask on. And I was like, I'm not wearing a mask. And she's like, you can't come in with a mask. You can't come in with a mask. She was like really yelling at me. Meanwhile, there were customers between us. And it was after a long night of work. I was exhausted. I was ready to go home. I just needed gas because I knew that morning I had to do drag. And I didn't want to stop and drag in the daytime. So I was on the way home with a $20 bill in my hand waiting for gas. And she refused to serve me. And I was like, I'm not wearing a mask. Here is $20. And I said to her, Jesus loves you even if you're a judgmental person. And I looked at her coworker and I said, that's really rude coming from a black person, mistreating, you know, another minority. And I walked out of the store. Because I don't get it. As a gay person, I relate to other minorities. Like Tyra said, gay is the new black. Back in the day, women didn't have rights. Then the blacks didn't have rights. And now the gays don't have rights. And I don't think that any minority should rage against the other. I think we should all be unified. I don't even know. I think I went off on so many tangents I forgot what the question was. Oh, gay. So, yeah, it does bother me, but I choose to be not bothered at the same time. I can't let little things like that really bother me because I don't have time. I can't be bothered. But if it does bother you, speak up. And if anything bothers you, you have to speak up. If you're not speaking, others won't hear you. Anyways, loving you, Cece.